Well, that was back in the days before even ice boxes.
Actually, do you think it's in our little?
Either that, or it's an ice. It's an ice shed.
Oh, we would have had to Google it. Another thing we would forget that we had to Google.
What was that we were going to Google? I don't know. What the hell?
Well, we have like a list of 10 things, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. But too bad we weren't making a list. My mom said that she remembers they used to, in the winter, go down and chop ice, out of the river, blocks of ice, and then they'd store them in some little built in the hill, rolled in straw.
It's the headquarters for somebody here.
I brought my glasses.
I brought mine. Do you need readers?
No, this is nice. I wonder if they had those next time.
Okay, this is the NCO quarters, 1878, the oldest fort structure on the museum grounds. This log building is one of the 3 original fort buildings still standing. The duplex housed non-commissioned officers, civilians, and regular personnel from 1877 to 1947. Quite a long time.
They must have them stacked in here like cordwood.
Green thumb workers, I've never heard of those.
I'm sure they're a city organization that takes on beautification projects. Well, how far are we from the river, for Pete's sakes, here?
Well, according to this map, you're just a hop, skip, and a jump based on that map. Bitterroot River is what they're by here, see?
Huh. The Bitterroot must flow into the Clark's Fork.
Clark Fork, yeah. No wonder it's so big.
Bicycle core.
Yeah, I know, that's what I told you.
Dead house.
This is more on that ghost town preservation. Corral looks relatively new, I'd say.
Probably hasn't seen a horse either.
Yeah, I saw that.
I noticed the horseshoe pits that Jared helped build last summer for the reunion have a plebeiate weeds growing in them this year.
Oh.
Not too many outhouses that had windows in them.
Yes. It was restored in 2011. Country School Association of America. How about that?
Still found in classrooms today. Oh yeah? Like where? "52 days till summer."
First schoolhouse in Montana, Deer Lodge, 1865.
Although the teacher-supervised playground activities, students sometimes participated in unauthorized activities such as tree climbing and play in Grant Creek. They had 4 kids, I think, and they lived in this rundown tenement house in New York City. And the dad had a hard time finding work, and the mom would take in washing, and, you know, of course it was all done by hand and ironing and whatnot. And then a flu epidemic came along. And, well, I think maybe the dad died first from alcoholism, really, I think. And then the mom and 2 of the kids, well, they thought, the sister, surviving child, thought that her sister and the brothers and her mom all died. Well, then later in her life, she found out that her sister, baby sister, had survived. But anyway, she became orphaned. And she ended up jailin in a lot of respects. You know, she had come from a broken family, and she was in foster care, and she was kind of a renegade. Anyway, this older, of course she was much older by then, woman kind of befriended her because she tried to steal something this young girl did, and she was sentenced to community service. And so she went to work helping this, etc., and so forth, and so they were reunited. I mean, it was just
Wow.
I mean, it was a sad and a happy book all in one, but, I mean, I had never heard of such a thing, the orphan trains.
I don't know that I had either. I think I may have heard mention of it one time.
A trolley, huh? Well, it's quite the fire engine, huh?
Yeah, and the buggy behind it, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Kind of a shame to have this stuff so boxed up you can't hardly see it, really,
right.
though. Especially if there's glare in the windows and stuff, you can hardly see these things.
Streetcar number 50.